Good morning, honey. Nice outfit. A little on the boring side for you, isn't it?
Will you let it go? I have a business meeting, ergo I have a business suit.
I think it's going to take a little more than a high collar and a tight bun to erase the impression you made with the dress last night. Who's you meeting with?
Spalding board member. I figure our family should give the appearance of a united front, considering everything that's going on.
Yeah. How about Brad Green? Keep trying to feel sorry for the guy. Dying like that, but after what he did, smuggling drugs through the company.
Yeah, well, the whole thing is a mess. In 1 minute you're here, the next minute...
Well, look on the bright side. It means the rest of us are in the clear.
Yeah, it gives us time to focus on a sad stock price. Excuse me.
Oh, by all means. Go ahead with your damage control. I think I have a little of my own to do.
Eden's gone, Michelle's in a coma, Salerno's in jail. Danny comes out smelling like a rose. Great.
Jeffrey, do you have a second?
Actually, not really.
Well, you might want to reconsider. It's about your case. Harris, how are you?
Hi, how are you? Can I see?
Okay, Phillip, what do you got?
Listen, I don't know if I'm right coming forward with this right now, but I need some advice. Now that Spalding's been cleared of all these charges, I just want to make sure that everything we do from now on is above board.
Well, what's that supposed to mean? Are you saying that the investigators missed something?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Can we talk off the record?
Okay, Phillip, listen, I'm a federal agent, and I'm a federal agent 24/7, so anything you say to me can and will be used in a court of law.
Okay. That's all I wanted to know. Jeffrey, I'm going to have to rely on your discretion here, because this situation involves damage to the family, but not to the general public.
Okay, I'm listening.
Okay. Hypothetically, what if a person were to find out that someone had illegally sold their stock?
Hypothetically, that would be fraud.
What if the person who actually sold the stock was the man's wife, the mother of his baby daughter? Again, hypothetically.
Are you asking me if I would agree not to prosecute?
Well, if I were asking you that, what would your answer be?
I would prosecute if I could. If you got something else you want to show me, or if you want to say something, now's the time to do it, Phillip. Otherwise, I would suggest that you do what most businesses do in these sort of situations.
What's that?
Handle it internally.
Okay, that's good to know.
Is that all?
Yeah, I did want to make sure that I wasn't running afoul of something that you or the SEC might be up to.
No, but if you keep talking, you might be.
Oh, Jeffrey, one other thing. Again, hypothetically, if you did have this information and you did decide to prosecute, would there be jail time involved?
Oh, yeah, there'd be quite a bit. And that's not hypothetical.
Well, Gus.
Hey.
Hey. You look like a man who could use a drink. And I'm in the mood to celebrate, so come on, I'm buying.
Take a little more than a cocktail to get me to go back in there with Tweedledee and Tweedledummer, please.
Alan and Alex? Don't let him get to you.
How did you do it, man? I mean, and you're still doing it. How do you survive these two?
Do you realize that you just said that to a man who's just come home from an extended stay in a psychiatric facility?
It's all right.
My advice to you is that you reserve your room now.
Yeah. I'm honestly thinking about doing that. Maybe I can get a family discount. I'm kidding. So, you're celebrating what?
My marriage is moving in a direction that is making me very optimistic.
Kind of scaring me there, Phil.
No, it's actually good. It's all quite good. Everything with Olivia is right where I want it to be.
Well, you know, if you guys are getting along so well, you're welcome to come over to dinner some night, just the four of us, you know.
No, I don't think that Olivia and I are the kind of married couple that you and Harley should be hanging around with right before you take the plunge. No. Are you sure I can't buy you a drink?
Yeah, I'm positive. I gotta go back in there. I didn't say everything that I felt like I should say to them, you know.
well, then you do have to go back in. Never leave it unfinished with them, because that gives them the upper hand.
Yeah, right.
Hey, for what it's worth, it seems like you've made it this far in your life with your principles reasonably intact. Don't let Alan or Alex force you into anything for the sake of the family.
Oh, you've heard those words too, on the sake of the family.
Stick to your guns. You won't regret it. That's the end of my lecture for the day. Go back in, give him hell, and give my best to Harley.
Thanks, bro. And thank you for your advice. Appreciate it.
Well, our paths seem to be crossing a lot today.
No, actually, I was waiting for you.
Boy, you're going to have to wait a little longer. I have another meeting.
No, you don't. I canceled that for you.
You canceled it?
I thought it was more important that you had a meeting with your husband.
Well, whatever would I do without you to prioritize my life?
Why don't we sit down? Have a drink.
I don't drink this early.
I want to start.
What's this all about, Phillip?
Well, trying to think of the best way to say this.
Just say it.
It's about my proxy. Remember the one that you had me sign when I was in the hospital? The one that gave me my power of attorney, all that good stuff?
Yes, I remember.
Yeah. You had me sign it so you could take care of me, look after my business interests.
Yes, I did. It's what any wife would do.
But you're not just any wife, are you?
Is there a point to this?
You sold my stock.
Yes, I did. I was afraid that the price was dropping, and If you're asking me if I was looking out for your best interest, the answer is yes.
No, actually, the question that I'm asking you is, do you know what fraud is? Because whether you were looking out for my interests or just trying to take control of them, the second that you bought my stock back and you put it in your own personal accounts, that's when you committed fraud, honey.